Yeah, everybody, if you'd like to join me, we'll go within. This is what we call spiritual mind treatment or affirmative prayer. It's just a technique that is when we follow it, we see results, we see shifts. We're not changing anything out there. All we're changing is within us. But when we change within here, everything out there changes. So if you'd like to join me, just however you feel safe and called to be. If you like your eyes closed, that's great. Of course, however you feel like you want to be in this moment. And I just begin by recognizing that there is really only one thing, one life that is all life. It's the same life force that runs through everything. And it's the same intelligence that moves those atoms, those subatomic particles that make up the atoms, the same life force that orbits the planets, that breathes our body, all of this happening all the time without any thoughts or direction. It just has this underlying mind that is operating through all. So I allow myself to open up into this sense of just awesomeness, that this one thing is here, that I am part of it, and that it is part of me, that every cell in my body is infused with this life force. It allows me to feel reverence and connected to it all, knowing that that same life force that's within me goes through that web of fungus throughout the soil, through connecting all the trees, plants with the animals, with this underlying knowing. And it connects each of us humans. And the more that we draw our attention to it, the more that we open up and allow this infinite wisdom to come into our conscious mind. What so many people, so many cultures have known for eons is available to anyone if we just open and ask. So, drawing a sense of reverence and awe, I just affirm and avow that right now, anybody that's open to this, just send that invitation right now to Gaia, to Mother Earth, to the universe that's here for all of us, and just send that message that you are open to receiving what it has to tell you, and see what kind of guidance opens up. I know that guidance is available, and that anyone that is here and willing, pay attention to the dreams, pay attention to the synchronicities, to the little moments of nature that speak to you. And I know and affirm right here and now that as we each continue to do this, that it sends ripples of awareness throughout this collective consciousness, throughout this one mind that all of humanity shares with all beings, with all energy, with all life, and even the things that appear to not be alive, the rocks, the wood, all of that. When we look closely, we see the atomic and subatomic activity, knowing that it is all living, breathing, moving things, and we are all part of it. So I affirm and avow that this week brings a healing and a cleansing to each and every person here, to the degree that they are willing and open to accept, and that this communication guides and leads us throughout our days, opening up more and more to our relationship with nature. And as we do that, that our relationship with all life expands and enriches and brings a softening and a willingness to start to find the ways to move forward as one human race in conjunction with one nature. So, in deepest gratitude for each and every person that's hearing these words, that's feeling this energy, and for everyone on this planet of whom we are all in sibling relationship with, I just say thank you. And I say thank you to the law, to the nature that makes our thoughts real, that makes our actions inspired, and that creates from that first thought of intention that we have. So, in deepest gratitude for all that is, I just say thank you. And I let these words go, knowing that they ripple throughout the universe and they reflect back to us in bigger and better ways each and every day. And I affirm that that is so by saying these words we so often hear. I just say, and so it is. And I know that it is. So it is.